tell you the truth, I don't know what the creature is.
Something that killed very strange.
I believe that it is something that doesn't belong to this world.
Puerto Rico could be described as a lush tropical paradise, but in Canovanas, paradise is lost. Something is lurking in the hills, hunting the most helpless inhabitants of this small farming community.
I saw this creature on top of my dog. I pulled out my gun and I shot him. I thought that he was dead when the bullet hit him, and he just rolled over and became like a ball. And then he jumped over the fence and disappeared.
They call it chupacabra, literally translated, the goat sucker. This creature has killed hundreds of animals across the island. Their bodies drained of blood, their organs mysteriously removed. The only clue, strange circular openings in their necks.
The police department couldn't find the answer to this mysterious criminal, the animal. So they brought the complaint to my attention at City Hall, and I started worrying about it because the people were worrying about it.
Mayor Jose Rivera gathered up volunteers to hunt for the beast. His efforts have turned him into a folk hero with the inhabitants of this small community, but the chupacabra still eludes him.
More than 100 animals were killed by this mysterious creature, and we were still looking for the answer.
Those who say they've seen the creature describe it as 4 to 5 feet tall, with huge red eyes and gray skin that is part fur and part feather. It has short arms with claws, legs like a kangaroo, and a row of sharp spikes down the middle of its back. Some say it also has wings.
Yo me disponía a encender este vehículo.
I was getting ready to start a car similar to this one, and I noticed a very heavy noise in the motor. And then I saw the creature jump from the engine, quickly jump over the fence.
The Puerto Rican government dismisses these claims. They believe the killings are being done by a pack of wild dogs or rhesus monkeys, or perhaps a bizarre practical joke. But veterinarian Carlos Soto doesn't think this is a joke. Studying the victims of the beast, he's come up with more questions than answers.
In some of the autopsies that I have seen trauma in the muscle mass in which we cannot trace any trauma from the skin, okay? So how can a human do that? Or if it's a predator, you know that we're gonna see a lot of tissue destruction, and I didn't see anything like that.
If it's not a human or an animal, what is responsible for these killings? Authorities receive a call. The chupacabra has struck again. A sheep was found murdered by its owner. A small, perfectly circular puncture wound on its neck.
Should this have been a dog or a baboon or some type of animal like that, usually have tears, okay, of bites, of wounds on both sides of the head, and there's only one hole that goes from one side to the other. We're seeing here what seems to be some type of track of something. We don't know what it may be, but maybe it has something to do with the killing of the sheep that you just saw. And it has only 3 toes, separate toes, and there's no animal so far that we know up here in Puerto Rico.
When the attack started, the chupacabra hunted small animals, rabbits, chickens, goats, and sheep. Recently, attacks on horses and cattle have been reported. Would this trail of blood lead to the citizens of Canovanas? Right now, no one feels safe. And until the beast is captured, no one will.
Some people say that it is something satanic. Other people have different views. Some people think it's just a monkey. Since I'm the mayor of the city, I have the heaviest burden to search and get an answer for my people. And I will never stop until this animal, creature, is caught.
Coming up, one of the most